Hello, second grade. So today our learning objective is to understand the importance of working as a community to take care of art tools, materials, and the art room space. So I want you to see what you can discover today. We're going to try a variety of different art medias, and I want you to encourage you to try different ways of using this media. Alright, so for our art media risk pod, you're going to start with your small white paper. You're going to write your name and the day you have art, day A, day B, day C, and then you're going to flip it over and you're going to fold it in half. So I like to start with my paper horizontal. I bring one side over to the other side, use one hand to hold those papers together, and take my finger, come across and go up and down and crease, and then do that one more time. So I'm going to turn it. So I left it folded, turned it, brought one side over to the other, hold with one hand, bring your finger across, crease up and down. So then when you open up your paper, you have 4 boxes, one for crayon, colored pencil, marker, and watercolor. So the first one that I'm going to do is crayon. So I'm going to pick one of these boxes and I'm going to try some different things with crayon. I'm going to try pushing hard with the crayon, a heavy pressure. I'm going to try pushing lightly. I'm going to try overlapping the colors and seeing if I can get them to mix. What kind of shapes can I make? And what colors, when they overlap, what do they create? So like the green and the yellow, when they overlap, gets a lighter green. Do I want to add another color and see what happens when I add a third color? And I could take the crayon and use the side of the crayon and see what kind of texture I could create. I can make a skinny line. I can turn it on its side and make a fat line. What can I make from the crayon? So then I have markers. If I use the point of the marker, I get a skinny line. If I use the wide part of the marker, I can get a fat line. What if I take a second color and touch the first color? And they make a third color when they touch like that. What kind of patterns could I make? Colored pencils is another one. Same with the colored pencil. Try pushing hard to make a dark line. Try holding it on the side to make a wider line, skinny line. What if you overlap the colors? What color do you get if you overlap the colors? What can you come up with? And then the final paint that we're going to try today is watercolor. So when you use watercolor, you have to get like a puddle of water on top. So I dip my paintbrush in the water and I just pull it across the edge of the oval. Just the bristles, pull it across the edge of the oval to get a puddle on top. And then gently touch the paint with the bristles of my paintbrush. I'm not jamming my paintbrush down into it, making the metal touch the paint. I'm just having the bristles touch. And then try and see, like if you have a lot of water, make a lighter color. Then go back, touch the paint quite a few times gently with the bristles of your brush, and then make a darker color and have those two overlap and run into each other. And what happens if you touch the darker color to the lighter color? What happens? Does it bleed and run together? Can you have skinnier lines and more detail? If you press down on the skinny paintbrush, can you get a wide line? Try adding lots of watercolor paint to get a dark color, and then try adding just plain water on top of the paper and move that paint around and see what you can come up with. And this is our activity for today, second grade, to work as a community and try out a variety of art media.